Hey, folks, sorry I'm having to split this up, and there was so much nonsense in the last video. I'm having some lagging issues today. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, if you watched the previous part, uh, we got several things going on this time. First up, on Earth, we got the Markovian Prince and Halo uh, and Ravager. They're all on the beach. It's early September. It's still pretty warm, I guess, and they're training to uh, be able to use their powers correctly. Artemis is working with Halo. Superboy and uh, are working with no Superboy's working with the Markovian Prince, and then Nightwing's working with Ravager to uh, to train them to be more effective fighters and such. Ravager's working with Nightwing because crud. Um, anyway, no big deal. It's closed. So uh, uh, Ravager needs some spatial surrounding stuff, and he's a quick learner. Um, he learns quite fast on how to be aware of your surroundings and learning his strengths. Well, the Markovian Prince, now that he has a direction and an objective, he's much calmer, but he still needs to learn how to control his lava-based powers. So he's working with Superboy, and Halo's picking up quite a bit, but she gets a little bit discouraged by her errors and making mistakes. But Artemis encourages her that mistakes and things like this are part of the training, and she's like noting that she's controlling her auras a lot better. So we got that going on, and then we shift to space where Vandal Savage, I don't know if you guys remember him, but he's part of the things with the reach and the light and such. But they're playing as kind of like an anti-hero, and in the process of there's this invasion coming. They don't know who it is. They have no idea who they are. They can't identify this huge, humongous armada that's coming on both sides of Earth and wherever Vandal Savage is in space. And he contacts Lex Luthor to let him know what's going on because he wants Lex to send the Justice League out, but all the Justice League has either resigned or else they're on other missions right now, so they're not available. All that's left are heavy hitters that can deal with this sort of problem. So, and in the process of this whole thing, we're getting a little bit of backstory, a little origin story on Vandal Savage. So, we'll pick it right back up where we left it. Oh, and one other thing, the Markovian doctor, is having a dinner date with Black Lightning, which is really strange because Black Lightning is married with 2 kids. So I don't know what he's doing with this Markovian doctor, but let's see where this takes it. Hopefully it doesn't ruin his marriage and stuff because he's a nice guy. Aw, come on. This is ridiculous. Why am I getting so much lag? Fine, I'll close everything up again. Wait a couple minutes, blah blah blah. Well, I guess he's just having a dinner date to keep the doctor informed on the Markovian prince and Halo, who is in Markovia at the time, because she's concerned for their health and well being, which I guess is okay for her to ask since she was the family doctor of the Markovian prince. Um, and Black Lightning's kind of an intermediary person. Um, but yeah, it just seems kind of weird that they're having like a looks like looks from the surface from an outsider's point of view. Ha 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 ha. That they're having a romantic dinner date, but like it's not. It's business, I guess. But maybe there's an ulterior motive, one or both of them. Hoping not. Hmm. Ah, why is this taking so? Hmm. Da 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 da. Ba, ba, ba. So Vandal Savage's origin story is that he was around at the same time as Neanderthals were, and he was just a hunter kind of guy, very uh, strong back then. Had an adversary, this giant bear that was out for his blood, and he ends up killing the bear who was after him because like he had seen this meteorite that had fallen and he was curious and it gave him direction, and he saw the bear as an obstacle uh, in his way for his quest. And when he finally gets to the meteorite, he gets attacked by Neanderthals and basically dies. But because of his proximity to this meteorite, he basically becomes a metahuman. That's his metahuman um, story, and how he was like reborn as a metahuman and takes out a lot of Neanderthals and stuff, and how it changed his DNA and stuff. So it's kind of an interesting way twist on it. Like I don't know his actual origin story from the comics or some of the earlier animated works, but it's a very interesting way of looking at things. Oh, Brion, that's the Markovians. Oh, what the hell? Oh, He totally deserved that. Mm, nice. Uh, who's this kid? Who is this guy? Hmm. Hmm. So. Hmm. Murdered. Started. Hmm. Oh, star creatures. Some sort of parasitic. Hmm. That's interesting. They kind of remind me of the aliens from some other. I don't know if it was from. I think it was from Justice League Unlimited, where it was like a parasitic thing that they basically fed on their like deepest wish. I wonder if this particular species is somehow related. They look kind of similar. Ah, and we're back to lagging still. Durg. This is taking forever, and I don't like this. Da 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 da. Got everything closed I can close. I think I'm safe to close. Oh yeah, let's close this. Okay. Guess we can close that. That's pretty safe to close. That's fine. Don't want to mess with any of those things. Hmm. Okay. Let's get back to it. So So there's a giant armada coming at them from both sides. Darkseid sends his son to basically blow up much of the armada, but it doesn't stop them at all. And there's another ship just out of their weapons range that's going. Oh, they're obviously drunk. We're back on Earth with Black Lightning and the Markovian. Obviously, they've been drinking a little bit too much wine. Black Lightning and the Markovian Doctor. Oh, they're gonna have an affair, aren't they? This is not good. This is not how I want Black Lightning to be. Yeah, they're totally gonna do it. Who are these guys? They're obviously not. Oh, giant starfish creature. Ooh. What? Hmm. It's covered in the star creatures. So they're the founders of the light. Huh. Oops. Joy. Okay. He kills Olympus? Okay, so Olympias was Vandal Savage's one of his daughters from earlier in his immortal life, I guess, and she was starting to show signs of dementia. So that's interesting. Um, hmm. Hmm. Miguel Ferrier. Oh, um, who in the heck is that? Let's find out. Uh, Vice President Bob Morton and RoboCop. Quigley and Blank Check. Oh, Shan Yu and Mulan. Vice President Rodriguez. I didn't know he died. He died 2 years ago. Apparently. Huh, interesting. So this episode was dedicated to him. Let's see what other stuff he's been in. He was the Excelsior Helm Officer? Ah. Um. Let's see what else. Scrolling through his Wikipedia. Dude, he was a character in the Men in Blacks, the series Dr. Lupo. He was Antinius in the Hercules uh, episode Hercules and the Hostage Crisis series. Let's see, Robot Chicken, 1987 episode. He was Sinestro in The Batman. He's also a character on Law and Order, Criminal Intent, CSI. Defense attorney there. He was a character on Psych. He was Duelist on Thundercats, the 2011 version. Huh. And he was Vandal Savage. Oh, that's so sad. Oh, well, that was a really great episode. Man, that kind of hurts. And we get more Wolf just sleeping on the sofa. Seems like Wolf is just being lazy as frick. Wow, that was really interesting. So we got an origin story for Vandal Savage as a tribute to Vandal's voice actor in this, who died a couple years ago. So that's a little bit heartbreaking because I really like the voice of Vandal Savage. And if there is going to be more Vandal Savage in this series, it's going to be voiced by somebody else. And I'm going to be a little bit sad to hear somebody else voicing him because I don't think anybody else can quite get that deep, gravelly tone that Vandal had, that Miguel had. So, pretty interesting thing is this like alien starfish race is intent on taking over the universe, and Vandal Savage is trying to protect Earth because it's his particular his human investment. But he's he's kind of like an anti-hero in this, so like it's kind of interesting to see. So we'll see what goes on next time. Till then, bye.